It happened very early here, only time will tell.
Up, down.
And in fact, it was the double initiator for Cloud9 actually, not for V1. And here we go, it is a quick play with smokes out towards the site. Leaf finds the opening. Leaf a second on the raise, straight into the action. That's the site taken with ease and a clean spike plant as well. This is going to be a solid 5 versus 3 going into the retake. A very difficult situation early on for V1.
Yeah, not much damage taken either. Leaf doing so much on the entry, and I believe there was a bit of a team flash there by Zander as well, which opened up a lot more space. Leaf, he might get a third here. Yes, indeed, capitalizes on it. Effys finally trades out and actually gets a double, makes it a third headshot, and now there's an opportunity for Effys on the sofa to turn this round around. Shock dart in to clear out one angle, recon bolt in effect as well. Information gained, counter has been demolished. In he goes, trying to get the next. Actually did not get rid of that first recon bolt. Good KO utility, but he spotted xeta, but it's not going to be enough for the kill. Sova on Sova, and Cloud9 get the first round.
And those two Cloud9 players that fell, they are fully reinvesting as well, important to note. They have rifles, so there is a bite to this bonus. However, that doesn't stop Penny. A nice double on the Vanity and Xeppaa. That's the Brimstone taken down. The smokes demolished very early on. I don't think there's much they can do at this point. 2 versus 5, they've been shut out. Least trying to be cheeky around the Omen's smokes, but how much can he really do? He's gotten 1, he has the support of xeta, but xeta's only on the Spectre, and they still have at least 2 players on the site with more rotating in. Effys will drop the first, and Wippie ensures the second.
That's a good aggressive play by Leaf. All the information forward, but Zellsis is going to shut it down early. There's still 2 more players here yet to be revealed, and now Zellsis goes out long. Orbital should take out Penny, but no, he's still going to get 1 for his troubles. Mitch has a lot of work to pick up here on the Stinger, and Effys somehow living right, taken down by Xeppaa.
1 enemy remaining.
It's a bit of chaos, and Xeppaa, third on the round. He's the hero of this one, the KO. Knocking out quite a few players. It's just Zander. He's been spotted as well, 2 to deal with. He does have the paranoia, and that does blind Xeppaa, giving him a potential 1 versus 1, but another player's not presenting himself. Zander, though, still presses forward, does find the first, and he expects the second as well. Zander, a double on the clutch. That's a massive 1 to get a second in a row for V1. And it's just the pistols trying to slow down and catch people in rotation. It does work out for Mitch. There we go. It's a nice kill onto 1. And to heal as well. The Leer, though, will force him away. In the meanwhile, though, Vanity's found a site for free. Cloud9 drawing rotations. They've somehow found a spike plant on this half-buy.
The fact that they have a spike plant in a 4v4, this is definitely winnable now. Xeta only has a Marshal, but it could still do some tags. Maybe a tag him and bag him setup can work out for Cloud9 in this post. In comes the recon bolt of Xeta, but Vanity's falling to Penny. Mitch trades it out, though, dismisses away. And this is now an opportunity gained again for Cloud9. When things go the way of V1, they've been able to strike back. Great owl drone, but Zander undeterred. Drops Xeppaa with a headshot. Great shock dart coming through here, though, from Xeta. And Mitch swings again, has a fourth, and the ace! Mitch has just done the incredible. The Sheriff is here, and he's kicked him out of dodge. Mitch gets the half-buy for Cloud9. Vanity got the site, but Mitch locks it down.
However, there is an ultimate coming in and another straight play towards C. This time around, though, Leaf can't find the entries he found before. It's just trades thus far. 3 versus 3, and the spike point will go down shortly as well.
Zander's been very good at getting at least 1 kill, usually 2 on these holds, and getting his team in a situation where they can do some good work. Zellsis does have the tour de force out. The 2v3 in the favor of version 1. Owl drones coming in from both sides. They have a little bit of a kiss, but the information and the kill comes in from the headhunter of Zellsis, using both the ability and the ultimate, leaving it all down to Vanity. The Brimstone. He's got his ADS down, but it's shut down by the tour de force of Zellsis, and a clean retake comes through from V1.
We'll get a lot of space from that. He won't fall immediately either, so this should be the B side taken, but amidst the chaos, Wippie gets by the utility. However, he's watched for. Mitch finds that. Zellsis on the quick flank, though. He might just catch this owl drone player yet again in the smoke. Yes, he does. Mitch, though, in the meanwhile, has dropped Zander. 4 versus 3. Teleport comes out. The rendezvous gets him out of dodge, but the showstopper as well has been activated. It's chaos on this B site, as Effys now is at bat on the flank. The Bucky of Vanity getting up close and personal. Drops Zellsis, a bit of BM there as well on the second shot. Mitch as well drops Effys. It's just Penny. They know where he is, though. It's the Reyna duel, and Mitch, we mentioned he should be instrumental with the rifle. He is. That's a big 4K from him in this round to get Cloud9 Blue ahead by 1. And 2 players are there ready and waiting. Reyna as well in the corner, and there we go. That's the confirmation from the KO. Pressing forward, Zander hopes to find something, but again, contact just taken. And there will be 1 in the favor of V1. Wippie does find a kill, but Mitch shuts them down.
Cool for Cloud9. They still have a snake in the grass. That's Xeta lurking over towards A.
We have those brimstone smokes. We know how long those last. Mitch drops Zander, and he'll get the fall away as well with the dismissal. He wants more, though. The Empress is active. He will be tagged, and he'll be forced away, but he still has some room to work with. Leaf as well drops Wippie, and Xeta is on the flank. Zellsis, though, doing his best to bring his team back into it, finds a nice double. It's 3 for him in the round. He's still on for the ace, but will they expect the flank, and will they expect the orbital strike? Surely they know that can happen. Time being bought. Vanity drops effys, and it's Zellsis and Penny. Penny pressing forward, will find the first. It's Vanity expected. Xeta though on the flank, he is not expected. Can he find it? Oh, he doesn't expect the stick to come through. It's Zellsis.
This opens the round so entirely for Cloud9.
But he's been spotted. Paranoia as well. Should clear on Xeta. They go to clear him, but he doesn't get cleared in earnest. Zander, though, will still nevertheless pick up 2. Xeta did drop Wippie, but it was not nearly enough. 2 players survive, and that gives V1 a 5th round. A very respectable scoreline, all things considered.
In fact, a frenzy over the hands of Penny as well. Vanity, though, he's going to need to stand tall. At least 1 kill before he falls. Doesn't get the trade. Boy, hey.
Chaos, Xeppaa, another, it's the smokes, the brimstone smokes proved to be the ring of sorts. Effys will find one in the classic. There we go, something besides the frenzies chiming in. 2 versus 3, advantage for Cloud9, but they still have a lot to do here. Into the omen smokes they come. The smokes have been the arenas for the duels. Mitch will find the final 2. Yes, it is Penny, though. No respect, straight up towards B. He'll press forward the Ares. Mitch, though, as the Vandal, it is more expensive for a reason. Nice headshot. Zellsis, though, does finally leave him as the chaos. Mitch, somehow, though, 2 through the smoke. And Xeppaa now chiming in from the other side of the site. That leaves Zellsis. He's found 1. He needs a lot more. 1, 2, not quite the 31's out of ammo. Oh, it's an awkward pistol duel. But Xeta will cap off the round. Cloud9 do convert in that round, but so far the wrenches all seem to be going according to Cloud9's plan. 2 out of 4's entering in. No, it's Mitch instead to find that from above. And Xeta, he's at bat. He won't find anything, but Mitch is still here. No, it's V1 instead. A nice 3K on the entry. And, well, the nade will come through along with the ultimate from Xeppaa, but he's a lot to do here. Still 3 on the site, and they are playing in the site proper. They're not going for the retake setup, or the post-plant setup, I should say.
Xeppaa needs to open this up with 1 kill, but there's a bit of a crossfire set up here. He needs to clear the right angle. Vanity, though, popping through, helps him out big time. Xeppaa gets stabbed in the back, and Wippie will shut them both down. A clutch gets the round for version 1. It came down close. It came down to the wire.
It's a bit unfortunate. And Vanity now with the stim beacon. We do get to see some action from it. Won't find much of anything, though. He's just buying time. Leaf on the flank. A nice 2-tap onto the first, and effys, the planter, left in the clutch.
Oh, the paint shells and the boom bot! Leaf from the grave! The martyrdom achievement has been unlocked. The paint shells and boombot in combination are enough to take down effys.
Either way, now in this round, V1 buys very sporadic. We have some sheriffs, and we also have a Spectre and 2 Phantoms, so it's kind of all over the place. Vanity as well, less than ideal weapons, but it doesn't matter. He'll drop Penny, activating the Empress. Effys, though, with the Hunter's Fury, will drop Xeppaa in response to Vanity. Orbital Strike finds 1, Leaf another. It's a quick and chaotic round yet again. Zellsis on the Headhunter chimes in for a single kill, but it's still an advantage for Cloud9. As I say that, Zellsis survives with 1, Effys with 30. We're back into a 2 versus 2.
With the health so much in the favor of Cloud9.
He's setting up for some sort of fast play. Mitch entering in as well. It's chaos with the showstopper. It won't land, though, and he'll fall as a result. Mitch, though, seizing the day amidst the chaos, as is Vanity. They want to send us to map 2 with the utmost speed. Zellsis with the Bucky, trying to get in the back lines, but Vanity expects it. That's 3 for the Brimstone. Who says an old dog can't learn new tricks? It's Zander, stuck in with the Sheriff and too many players to find. He falls 13-6. Cloud9 making the first map look very easy there.
Slower round from Cloud9. I think that's forced out by the Brim smokes coming through here. So the counter smoke slowing things down a little bit. In comes the pop, though. Mitch has the first. Xeppaa's popped another. Penny holding strong. Wippie's popped in as well. Taking out 2 with the Headhunter. Has to go to the classic now, but I think he might have done enough. 2v3 retakes already probably in effect.
Right plan as well. Penny known. Zellsis though on this fast lane. Will he be expected? That's the big question. xeta goes for the spot, does win the duel as well. That's a big one to find, evening things up. Vanity and xeta now playing together on the site. The turret gets the information, and Penny, though, nevertheless wins the duel versus Vanity. xeta now, he's on the sidewalk. He has to come in big. He found one. The second is sticking for the meanwhile. Wippie has got it halved. He's not going to go the full distance. xeta, can he distract for long enough? No, he cannot. It's Wippie with 3 and a very, very quick defuse.
Sight enforced up as well. Spectres in all their hands, and they're just going to charge on board. Nate, they're not stopping at all. Slow is down to keep Mitch at bay. He's not going to be able to find anything. Rotations are already here. A flank coming through as well, but xeta, he's found the first from the Zellsis. Wippie has to be huge here from Boathouse, and he could stop the spike plant. Catches xeta from behind. Swing from Vanity has not traded, and Wippie's found 2. Mitch in the meantime, Zellsis taking down another one, and Xeppaa finally will be able to get that spike down. 3v2 rather. 3v1 now.
Go Zander. Last one alive, not long either.
New. Favoring V1, xeta's been undiscovered out towards B main. And there's an opportunity if Xeppaa can get the information where xeta can just pop in and get the back, stab Xeppaa and Boathouse. Cannot just be one and done. Needs to stick around a little longer. Gets spotted by one, sprays down one, looks the wrong way. Wippie's found xeta. It's all done to Xeppaa. Can he do it? No, he can't. Jumping classic shuts him down. That is slowing the pace down, and I think Sage is also having a little bit of a factor in as well for Penny. Great bit of suppression though. Mitch gets the first, and down goes Penny as well. Can he get anything else? Zellsis, effys trying to get back in, but Zellsis has found one actually through the wall and through the smoke. Wippie's popped another, and now we're going into a 3v2. Things have deteriorated for Cloud9, but Leafs brought it back. 3v1, Zellsis, nothing doing. Hat trick for Leaf. Cloud9 tie it back up again. Owl drone, Mitch is probing, trying to get through, but the smoke holds him at bay, decides to push on through it. Orbital strike to clear out the back of sight, but there's nobody there. They're all playing a little more passive out towards lawn. In comes Mitch, sprays down one, dismisses, and has backup from Leaf. This deadly duo has been so strong for Cloud9, and it continues to push forward. Leaf with 2, almost a third. Sage has to heal. Penny has the res, prepping it, thinking better of it though, goes back, takes a shot, and destroys Xeppaa. 3v2, damage being dealt, and Wippie's evened it up.
Res is well active. We saw Penny oscillating between whether to use that or not. He will finally pull the trigger. 2 players alive, Vanity and Mitch. Mitch is low, but he could heal up if he finds a kill. And Guardian for Vanity does chime in for a single and a second, with Mitch finding the third. Cloud9 do hold strong. They
exchange, that's about it. And Hunter's Fury's actually been activated here. And Wippie's actually caught out. Zander trades. This is a very back and forth round. Zellsis with the information. Catches 2. That second shot on Xeppaa, nothing short of ludicrous. And now the man advantage is so strong with V1, looking to tie things up again. Leaf, he's gonna get caught out on the owl drone, surely, and he will. What? He's got a collat, double headshot, and that could be the round, unless effys can pull off a 1v2.
Round turned on its head. It's just the Brimstone versus his clone and the Sova. They'll run up catwalk. The stim beacon making short work of that Sage wall, and the spike plant will go down shortly. The question is, will they expect the Brimstone to be so close? effys jumping out, trying to find something through the sky, but no. Vanity firmly planted on the ground, has more accuracy and a quick headshot. Push, here we go. This is the play, an interesting play. Mitch gets a lot of control here. There is still a player backside though. Do they expect Wippie here? That's the question. They do, but he'll still find one. Mitch gets that Hunter's Fury activated now for Zellsis as he seeks to delay the plant. He does get a tag, but he does not get the kill. effys finds one. Xeppaa and Leaf though chime back in. It's chaos as Penny finds one. One player remaining. It's Xeppaa, 6 HP and a lot to do. Zellsis through the side of the wall though will secure the round. V1 make the pistols work, and they do recover rifles as well. Stick around. We've seen him find 2 here. I don't think that would be much to ask yet again. Zellsis finds one. Zander and effys chime in as well. It's a complete shutdown of Cloud9. This has the makings of a second V1 round, barring something sensational, but no, the recon dart will get it done.
They've had a lot more success when they've had full guns in their effect. They're gonna go for the full bum rush though towards B, running into a 3-man stack. In comes the orbital, but Zellsis denies with 2 kills. Looking for another. Vanity finally shuts him down. Wippie's still here as well in the back of sight. Penny as well holding it down. And well, the KO's been brought back, so it's a 4v3 in the favor of Cloud9. Cloud9 still have a long way to go to even have a chance at securing this round. All 3 remaining version 1 players are here for the retake.
Yes, it looks like the initial push was stymied, but they did eventually get out in just the nick of time. 4 versus 2, xeta drops effys in the meanwhile, and it just leaves Zander and Wippie. Zander does have 2 of his activations available, dismissal or otherwise, but the leaf goes uncleared. That's a big one to find. Wippie now stuck behind the brimstone smoke. Will find 1, 2 more. Make that a second. Now just 2 more to find, excuse me. It is Vanity, and it's xeta. Xeta on the site, time's taking away. Headhunter active. Takes a long time to destroy that turret. I thought he might go unpunished, but Vanity swings right at the perfect time.
Territory where they need a solid defensive path. They need that solid defense. And it's going to be another rush, this time onto A. All 5 are here. It's a 10-player take. 1 kill goes back and forth, and the take still not through the smoke. It's holding them at bay. Will they commit to A? They continue to push. They continue to spray. And things are going back and forth again. 3v3, but health is favoring the defenders on version 1.
effys is very lucky to be alive here. He got detained. He's just sitting in towards grass, so a short waiting. Zellsis doesn't clear out Xeppaa. Hunter's Fury will come in nonetheless, though. He wants to clear out this player. Narrowly misses the tag onto both players. No information from that. Very unfortunate. And Leaf is on a very timely flank. He should find at least 1 here with the Spectre. Clearing out all his angles. Hasn't spotted anybody yet, but he should spot Zander here any moment. Zander takes some shots. There's the spot. Leaf once more, though. He spots the barrel, I believe, there of the brimstone. Drop will come in, though. He's happy with 1, but he can't even find that. Zander will get it. Zander will heal as well. And he's still a nuisance in the back of sight. effys taking his turn at bat will find 1 in Zellsis. It's now his turn.
Look at Vanity's position still on the flank. Time is ticking.
Time is ticking indeed. Penny, aware there could be a player catwalk. Nice kill to find. Penny as well gets a resurrection. Now things get interesting. The Molotov might finish off that player. No, instead it's Mitch to find the Sage. 2 versus 2. Mitch just trying to buy time here for the rotation. Spike is tapped, but not actually defused. The swing comes in. Mitch perfectly done. Dismisses out. Well done. By seconds he gets away. And effys will just try to stick it behind the brimstone smoke, but in the end, it's not enough. Mitch finds a 4th. effys will drop Vanity with the Molotov.
Switching sides.
It's not enough in the end. 6-6. It's dead even going into half number 2.
Would be if they lost that pistol round 2.
Would be pretty bad. Straight aggression up middle, though, and in fact, through the brimstone smoke as well. Penny will drop 1. Vanity tries to buy time with the Molotov. It does do something, but the wall as well prevents xeta from doing too much. They'll go around it. Zellsis finds a 2nd. And the heal comes in as well. Leaf has to do his best to hold the side here. He'll find 1. Shock dart out as well. Might do a good amount of damage, but Penny will still win the duel in the end. 2 versus 4. Vanity trying to jump around, trying to get cheeky, hoping to find something, but no, it's Penny to blindside him, and Wippie to find the final kill with the Headhunter. V1 take both pistol rounds. The question is, can they convert this one?
Very nice to keep V1 at bay. Very least get something back into their favor. Mitch, he goes aggressive, and the dismiss gets him out of dodge. Just in the nick of time, Xeppaa flashes in, goes for the peek, does some damage, and tries it again. No. Just goes for a secondary, buys some time, but Zander runs him over. Mitch is there for another, though. Zellsis is pushing out on towards B, caught out by xeta, who's got information on 2, but has to do a lot to hold down. Leaf, though, has come in from the back lines and helped him out, traded out by Wippie. 3v2 favoring Cloud9. The push is on. Xeta swings for 1, goes back for more. Zander, and he gets the spike down.
I don't think he's gonna have the room given to him. He's got to fight his way through this one, and unfortunately that front won't be much more successful.
Is coming through, though. This is a pretty hefty investment here for V1. They need to go for it. Is around where they need a full buy, but if they lose it, this is where the implications become a little more dire. Vanity goes 1 for 1 as well. Trades are going back and forth. Wall comes up as well, but 2 players on top of it. A lot of room to work with for V1. Do they decide to go in towards site? Do they decide to go in towards lawn and heaven? I like this play from Xeppaa, but he does not convert the shots. Leaf's here with him, though. It's going to be a lot on Leaf. He's dropped down on site, and Penny grabs the Hattie. All down to xeta now in a 1v2. They have no idea where he's coming from. The resurrection, though, will make things a lot more viable. They spotted him out. The spray only good for 1, and version 1 will punch another round on the board.
Yeah, looking incredibly good. And Mitch again, getting 1 and getting away. Mitch and Vanity looking incredibly good. The Hunter's Fury as well chiming in. It's just Zellsis. A very, very quick round going the way of Cloud9.
Out of his job, xeta and Xeppaa. Pair of X's. Looking to notch 3 of them on the board. Xeta catches the timing with the egg. It's a good nano swarm hold. Zander got shut down by Xeppaa, and it's all down to effys. 1v4, and not much room to work with a flank from Vanity as well. Xeta clearing around the smoke, has Leaf there, keeping an eye on the angle as well. Nowhere really for effys to run. It's just a matter of time before he's put to bed. 6 feet under, and it's a 10-9 scoreline.
There's multiplayer top mid. That's one. That's the clone taken down. The first of many trials that lay ahead of him. 12 seconds left up does seem impossible. He has a spike on his back at the very least, but 13 HP. Not enough to work with. Xeppaa puts the final nail in the coffin. Cloud9 within one.
Sheriffs could try and win another half by. Mitch, though, going for openings again, but he's shut down. Countered by Zander. Clone killed. Cloud9 start this anti-eco, this anti-half-buy, down a man with a rifle in the hands of Zander now as well. Things get more and more difficult. effys clones killed onto Vanity too. It seems that everyone's killing their mate. And now Cloud9 in a real bad situation, down 2 players, and Wippie has the tour de force activated too. It just goes from bad to worse for Cloud9, and the B site is wide open for business. Version 1 looking to capitalize.
Xeta still here to hold, but no, he finds nothing. Wallop as well, just as an extra insurance policy. It's falling apart. Cloud9, I sung their praises after those last 2 rounds, and this one's very different. The pistols somehow find success. Leaf and Xeppaa, what can you really do at this point? The Hunter's Fury is going to tag Leaf. He's going to try and get away, and he will do so successfully. He has a lot to do, and he can't do any of it. It's Penny to find that. It's Xeppaa, 9 HP versus the full might of the B1 side, and they are definitely feeling confident after this one.
It's the first real good bit of momentum they've had. And they need to grow this Mitch as a good headshot. He'll get away. Judge is here. Vanity next in line. He's got a spike and now a Vandal upgrade. Wippie, what can he do? Nothing. Nothing at all. Flawless round. A little messy on that last engagement for Xeppaa, but overall pretty clean here for Cloud9.
Massive opening to find, and that will catalyze this take. Now a split through middle, a very quick play. Leaf has to come in big here. He gets 2 spots, lots of information. Orbital strike it as well. It's chaos and pandemonium. Leaf will swing it. He'll find 1, Mitch a second, and Xeppaa a third. Zellsis will drop Xeppaa, but only temporarily. Kills will come in. Vanity and Leaf will shut down that take. It looked so good for V1 in the early goings, but it swiftly fell to pieces after the opening. So well close, he is lit, but he has the dismiss and of course the heal. He is Reyna after all. Zander, is he gonna start now? It seems like he is. Mitch trying to find a flick. No, he's taken out from the side. Vanity and Xeppaa here are here to hold. Vanity knows Wippie's here. He wants more. He wants to cement this round in his team's favor. Zellsis, though, has something to say about it. Flanking in towards heaven. Xeppaa, though, is ready for his third, and Wippie's been spotted as well. Wippie can't even find one. It's Vanity and Xeppaa. They lose their teammate Mitch, but they hold it down in the end, and Cloud9 come back in a spectacular fashion to now put the series to a potential end here. Yep, not seeing much of anything. 5 versus 5 as a take comes through. Xeta playing perfectly, finds 2. Penny immediate on the revive, but Xeppaa, it's his turn about. He'll find 1, and Killjoy from Xeta finds 2 more. It's chaos, but in the end, the players are shut down in towards the choke point. Cloud9 close it down 2-0 fashion, a very dominant showing here on Ascent.